Hello students, today we are going to study about chapter 3. The chapter name is Fiber to Fabric, class 6 science. So let's start with the chapter. Paheli and Bujaho won the first prize in a science quiz competition that is held at their school. They were very excited and decided to use the prize money to buy clothes for their parents. When they saw a large variety of cloth materials, they got confused. They went to the shop, but over there they show a large variety of cloth materials. So now they get confused. The shopkeeper explained that some clothes or fibers were cotton, some were synthetic. He also had woolen mufflers and shawls. There were many silk saris as well. So Paheli and Bujaho felt very excited. They touched and felt these different fabrics, and finally they bought a woolen muffler and cotton sari. So after their visit to the shop, Paheli and Bujaho began to notice various fabrics in their surroundings. They found that bed sheets, blankets, curtains, tablecloths, towels and dusters were made from different kinds of fabrics. Even their school bags and gunny bags were made from some kind of fabric. They tried to identify this fabric as cotton, wool, silk or synthetic. Can you also identify some fabrics? So now let me see that how we can identify these fabrics and what are these different variety of fabrics. So first, variety in fabrics. For that, one activity is given to you. Visit a nearby tailoring shop, collect cutting of fabric left over after stitching. Feel and touch each piece of fabric. Now try to label some of the fabrics as cotton, silk, wool or synthetic after asking for the help from the tailor. Here, enlarged view of a piece of fabric is shown to you in this figure 3.2. Now do you wonder that what these different fabrics are made of? When you look at any fabric, it seems a continuous piece. Now look at it closely. What do you notice? That is in this figure 3.2. Look at this fabric by closely. What do you see or what do you notice? So one activity for that given to you. Next activity, that is activity 2. Select a piece of cotton fabric you label in activity 1. Now try to find out a loose thread or you can say yarn. This loose thread is also known as yarn at one of the edges and pull it out. If no loose yarns are visible, you can gently pull out with a pin or a needle. We find that the fabric is made up of yarns, that means threads arranged together. And what are these yarns made of? Here in the figure, the yarns is shown to you. These are the yarns, and here Bujaho is pulling yarns from the cloth. So pulling a thread from a fabric. So next, now see what is fiber. So for that, another activity is given to you, activity 3. Take out a yarn from a piece of cotton fabric. Place this piece of yarn on the table. Now press one end of the yarn with a thumb. Scratch the other end of the yarn along its length and with your nail as shown here in the figure 3.4. Now do you find that at this end the yarn splits up into thin strands, that means in 3 thin parts. So here as shown in the figure, put one end of the yarn by your thumb and stretch the yarn from the other end. So you will find small thin strands or thin parts of this yarn. Here it is shown to you, yarn splits into thin strands or thin parts. So you might have observed something similar when you try to thread a needle. When you are trying to thread a needle, you might observe this type of thin strands of yarn. Many a time the end of the thread is separated into a few thin strands. So this makes it difficult to pass the thread through the eye of the needle. The thin strands of thread that we can see are made up of still thinner strands or thin parts, and that are known as fibers. So this is the fibers. So that is how fabrics are made up of yarns, and yarns are further made up of fibers. Where do these fibers now come from? So let me see about that. The fibers of some fabric such as cotton, jute, silk, wool are obtained from plants and animals. And these are called natural fibers, which we are getting from plants and animals. Here the examples also given to you. Cotton and jute are examples of fiber obtained from plants. And wool and silk fibers are obtained from animals. So wool is obtained from the fleece of sheep or goat, that is fur of sheep or goat. So this is how the wool is obtained from animals, and it is also obtained from the hair of rabbits, yak and camels. And silk fiber is drawn from the cocoon of silkworm. So it is also obtained from the animals. Now for thousands of years, natural fibers were the only ones available for making fabrics. In the last 100 years or so, fibers are also made from chemical substance. So here the Bujoho has one question, that Bujoho has seen in the museums item like the worn by the warriors. He want to know that if these are made up of some kind of fibers, as shown is here in the picture, is this item which is worn by warriors is made from any fabric? He wondered that. So this item is known as armor, which is usually worn by warriors in the war. So this is made up from different types of substance or different types of materials like leather, fabric and metal and etc. And there are many different types of armor available also. So now in the last 100 years or so, fibers are also made from chemical substance which are not obtained from plants and animal sources, and these are known as the synthetic fibers. And here some example of synthetic fibers is also given to you, that are polyester, nylon and acrylic. So now let me see some plant fibers. In that first one is cotton. So have you ever made wicks of oil lamp? Now what is the meaning of this wicks? So here in the picture, the flame, wicks and wax is shown to you in the candle. The same type of wicks is present in the oil lamps. So what do you use for making these wicks? Yes, that is cotton. So this cotton wool is also used for filling mattresses, quilts, that means bedspread or pillows. Now take some cotton wool and pull it apart and look at its edges. What do you observe? The small and thin strands that you see are made up of cotton fibers. Now where does this cotton wool come from? It is grown in the fields. Cotton plants are usually grown at places having black soil and warm climate. Can you name some states of our country where cotton is grown? So yes, in the Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, etc. are the states in which the cotton is grown. The fruits of the cotton plant is known as the cotton balls, and these cotton balls are about the size of lemon. After maturing, the balls burst and open, and the seeds covered with cotton fibers can be seen. Here in the picture, the burst cotton balls is shown to you. Have you ever seen a cotton field that is ready for picking? It looks like a field covered with snow. Here in the picture it is shown to you, looks like a field which is covered with the snow. Now from these balls, cotton is usually picked by hand. This is the traditional method. The fibers are then separated from the seeds by combing. This the separation of the seeds and cotton fiber is known as combing, and this process is called ginning of cotton. Ginning was traditionally done by hand, and these days machines are also used for ginning. Here in the picture, one man is separating the cotton fibers from the seeds. So ginning of cotton is shown here in the picture. So now next and plant fiber is jute. So first let me see how these jute fibers look like. So this is the picture of jute fiber. Now we will see how this jute fiber is obtained. So this jute fiber is obtained from the stem of jute plant, and this jute plant is shown to you here in this picture. It is cultivated during the rainy season, and in India jute is mainly grown in West Bengal, Bihar and Assam. The jute plant is normally harvested when it is at flowering stage. The stems of the harvested plants are immersed in water or dipped in water for a few days. Then the stems rot or decay and the fibers are separated by hand. So this is how we are getting jute fiber. Now to make fabrics, all these fibers are first converted into yarns, and how it is done, so that we will see in the next video, that how we are making yarns from these fibers, and then after cloth or fabric from the yarns. So till now in this chapter we had seen what is fabric, fiber or yarns, and then after we had seen some different plant fibers and animal fibers, in which we had seen plant fibers in details, and that is cotton and jute. The remaining part of this chapter we will see in the next video. Thank you.